Good morning, rock and rollers. I'm going to the Otter Creek Water Park today, down in South Carolina with Nurse Criminal and a bunch of kids. So anyway, here's a song that a whole bunch of people have done, but you might have remembered it from the movie Big Lebowski. And let's see, if you can see the chords, but like in the movie Big Lebowski, Townes Van Sant did it, which is really kind of odd because Townes Van Sant doesn't have a great voice, in my opinion. He's kind of like a Robert Earl Keen. You guys know Robert Earl Keen. If you guys want to listen to some music and that'll change your life, listen to Robert Earl Keen with a K, okay? And you're smart enough to understand what he's talking about when he sings his songs. But anyway, this is a really good song. I think it was originally written by the Rolling Stones. When you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folk that you know, well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company. Well, you know I never could stand to be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I want to forget to put roses on your grave. Well, you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, making bets on Kentucky Derby Day. And I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon, and another girl to take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. Know that you think you're the queen of the underground. Send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Bam! Anyway, actually, the first person I heard sing that song is Steve Earle. But like Steve Earle's a great songwriter, but you understand, you'll hear all these people do like all these different songs that but they didn't write them, so it's kind of hard to dig them up and stuff. But like, um, what I'm trying to tell you is like, um, if you look at songs from Robert Earl Keen, like Level Land or Out Here in the Middle, they're not going to be. Don't listen to them by Robert Earl Keen. Listen to them, or like The Road Goes On Forever, or whatever. Listen to like the highway versions of that, and listen to like Chris Knight do a version, or Steve Earle, or somebody like that. Because quite frankly, Robert Earl Keen sings about as good as Towns Van Zandt. They can't sing worth a crap, in my opinion. But they're great songwriters, you know. Anyway, you know, I'm going out there with all these kids. It made me think of a story when I was 16. Richard Barnhart and me went to Kmart to get. I was getting some fog lights to put on my CRX, and I saw this clock I wanted, but of course I didn't have freaking money worth of shit, so I stuck it in the box. And then I get outside, and I had also bought all this Quaker State oil. And this guy that was out there, he was like the security guard. This had to be a black security guard, the big old guy. You can ask Rich Barnhart. This is a 100% true story. I get out with this bag. It's got all this Quaker State oil in it. You know, cans of oil, because I was going to change my oil. Back then you had to change your own freaking oil. And all the and a box that had fog lights in it, but I had stolen a digital clock. And so I got outside, and I think I was barefoot. In fact, I know I was barefoot even. And I get outside, and as soon as I get outside, the black security guard comes up to me and goes, "Let me look in your bag." And I immediately just took the bag and I went whang, and I just like threw it up in the air like right at him. And took off running. And he was right on me, grabbed me. And I was like having to stiff arm him. And I ran all the way to Dave Morrison's house. And as I was running, he was right on my butt. But it just goes to show you, Honky can outrun the black man when he's terrified. If you're terrified, you can actually outrun the black man. The white man can outrun the black man in a sprint. And, but if he would have tackled me, which I guess he could have done because I was committing a crime, I probably would have been paralyzed, you know? I probably would have been a quadriplegic because I was running as fast as I could at bare feet on that part, or a car could have come out. It was the dumbest damn thing I've ever done. No, it's not the dumbest thing I've ever done. I take that back. It's just one of the dumb things I've done out of the thousands, you know? And, but that's what happens when you have no parents. And so anyway, but when I got to David Morrison's house, I never felt so exhilarated since, like, really. I had once, in a varsity football game, I had once picked up a fumble and ran it back in for a touchdown. And that was exhilarating. But, or intercepting a pass, you know, things like that. But that was the most exhilarating thing I had done in my life up until that point. I'm not kidding you. It was quite exhilarating. And then everybody came back, and Rich Barnhart was like picking up all the oil. Like, what the hell happened? Rich was like, that big black guy was trying to beat up my friend, and now the oil's everywhere. And he was picking up all the oil. And he met me. He's like, I knew you were running to Dave Morrison's house.